Hey there, it's everyday carry time. A couple of little changes and a couple of things stay the same. A song that had similar words that I'm struggling to name right now. Anyway, let's see the things that are the same. So we've got the wallet, which is still the Bellroy, and this is going to remain the Bellroy because this is a brilliant little wallet. This is the standard card sleeve with the little card puller tab. Out they come. Sensational stuff. I love the blue colour. It receives my buttock really well, and it is causing me no trouble at all. Today I'm rolling with a $5 in case I need to pick up a terrible prostitute or buy something of little value. The Lion Steel SR2 has been my my knife lately. It's funny. It's very much an imperfect blade, but there's a lot I like about it as well. I think I noted that in my review. So my opinion hasn't really changed on it. I love how the blade cuts, and I love the sort of thicker convexy type of edge. Really good for sort of hard use. So I've actually been doing a little bit of wood carving with this knife on my walking stick that I'm fashioning, which I'll give you a little preview of, as if you're all interested to see a stick. But you know. That's that. My keys are pretty much the same, except I've been using these key rings. So the key ring, I've just done a video on it, a little Kickstarter type EDC upgrade type thing. Costs next to nothing. They're really cheap. You pay like $7 and you get a couple of them, and just really cool way to, especially if you constantly, if you have a need to constantly separate keys and things like that. Very cool. Check the previous video for a full rundown of the key ring. My phone is still the iPhone 6S. The torch I'm carrying is still just the Surefire Titan. My other torches just really don't get much pocket time, and my key still has the Kershaw Cinder, which, to be honest, I haven't really used. So the keyring knife is probably going to go the way of the dodo on my EDC. Haven't really had a cause to use it, so hey, if you don't use it, you got to lose it, you know. And I have actually been carrying and using this little Leatherman Piranha. This is like a one-piece multi-tool. I always sort of scoff at these a bit, but this fits pretty well in your coin pocket of your pants. And this one is actually quite practical because it's got a really substantial pry. So you can open up paint tins and just pretty much anywhere that you need to sort of explore by sticking something in that you don't want to risk a knife or anything, or like a key or anything like that. Pop this thing in and really goes really well. Got a bottle opener in it too, and it's got these little drivers. Now, I used to make the mistake of thinking how to take out the rubber grommet. You don't. You just need to tilt the driver and then kind of just push it out. And there you go. And then the driver just goes in through the eye there, just a standard hex. And if you're in a pinch, you can turn it sort of like that. You'd have to be in a fair bit of a pinch, but hey, it's better than nothing. And you've also got a set of sort of spanner sizes as well. You can use the driver and the bottle opener too. So yeah, it's a pretty well thought out tool. You could attach it to your keys, but in my opinion, it's a little bit big. But I'm carrying it and I'm using it and I'm liking it. So it's a first for me with the one-piece multi-tools. Just the pry is good, and it's kind of scrapes and pushes as well. It's good for if your kids stick a sticker on something, you can sort of soak it in WD-40 and use your Piranha to sort of nudge it off. So really good. Really good little tool. And apart from my SR1, I'm still carrying a shit ton my Spyderco Mantra. This is my favourite knife of the year so far. Really good folding knife anyway. Really good folding knife. Just the M4 update. M4, I'm pretty good with it, but it is starting to turn just a little bit. Oh geez, you probably can't even see it. Just those little white dots, they're actually a bit harder to get off than you would think. So you need to actually give it a bit of a WD-40 bath. It's like the beginning of rust. So every now and then, just get the WD, just give it a bit of a scooch. Scoochy with the WD. Let it soak in for a bit. And then just get either like a rough towel or a, just even a tea towel, or even a bit of sandpaper if it's getting really bad, like the super fine sandpaper. Just give it a good rub and it gets off. If you give it a rub, it gets off. Yeah. But that's the Mantra's M4 steel for you. So yeah, just a bit of an interesting thing, but still, for the performance you get for a steel of this price, which, I mean, you save about $50, $60 when you're looking for this over enough of comparable size with like M390. And for such an old steel, like this steel's been around for like 30, 40 years, outperforms all your S30s in terms of edge retention, without a doubt. So the Mantra is still kicking goals as well. Anyway, that's my EDC, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now.